and welcome to Songs from the Bridge, recorded here in the Riverbank Arts Centre as part of Junefest 2021. I am your host, Tia Burke, and I am joined with Roisin McAlinden, a singer-songwriter from Newbridge, County Kildare. And she is going to open up the show tonight with That Bird from the Teskey Brothers.
People, they can be so unkind if they're not happy, but they can speak their mind. So unwind the needle and just to find one more line and one more line. People, they got something to say. They can be carried or be carried away, but it takes bricks and mortar to speak your mind. So keep putting them down and put them down. 'Cause that bird had a song to sing and something to say. Is it still here, or has it flown away? And oh, this morning it had something to say. Is it still here, or has it flown away? Well, it reminds me of a time where my memories fade and thoughts ain't sharp unless they're late. But if I can't remember, then would I feel it again? All I need's a piece of paper and a pen. But you can take a photograph, or you can just be there. Or do you need to remember, or can you just be there? And if I kept my promise, then would we still be friends? Well, if I remembered, then would I feel it again? Oh, that bird had a song to sing and something to say. Is it still here, or has it flown away? And oh, this morning it had something to say. Is it still here, or has it flown away? Sometimes I question and I wonder how I just can't sing, and anger can take over mine till it's carried away. But it's just not there, it don't make no sense. But I wrote it down, I wrote it down.
That was a brilliant tune. I really loved that song.
Thanks very much.
It was a beautiful cover. How are you, and what have you been up to at the moment?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks a million. Just been all quiet really, like everybody else, I suppose. Through the lockdown, like with no music, no gigs, it was kind of, you know, it was hard going for everyone really. I found it kind of tough to keep motivated and focus on music, whereas like other people probably use it to their advantage and probably got loads of work done and wrote songs and
you know, things like that. But yeah, no, it's great to have something to focus on now, like doing this today.
What first got you into music?
Well, I've always loved music. I've been singing since I could talk, really.
Yeah.
And then just got my first guitar when I was about 9, and I was just so interested. I did a few lessons, and I was so nervous at first. I was like, used to make people, if anyone asked me to sing, I'd say, no, not unless you turn around. And you're not allowed to look at me. So, but then like, I got talking to Michael Monaghan, that owns the Newbridge School of Music, and
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
he started a Monday club in Coffees here in Newbridge, and we had that going every Monday night, and it was just a jamming session for musicians to come and go and just jam together and have the crack, and it was brilliant. It went on for a good couple of months, and I think that's really where my confidence started to grow. And then after that, that's when I kind of went out on my own and started gigging.
Yeah, definitely.
And at first, I'm not going to lie, it was really, really hard on my own. But yeah, as the more I did it, I got better and more confidence, and I feel like I really was at my best then just before lockdown.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh God, I feel like I have to start all over again. Like, 'cause it's really daunting kind of going back out, and you feel anxious. So
yeah, so there definitely is anxiety there, like coming back to gigs and stuff. But talk about maybe more about the open mic nights. Like, how did you find that? Like, were you able to build kind of a community around yourself that builds your confidence?
Yeah.
Because I used to do that myself, and I definitely felt that like open mic nights really do build your confidence as an artist.
Yeah, because you can go there and everyone's just there to have fun and listen to the music. You can make mistakes, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everyone's just joining in and getting involved, and every week was someone new. Someone new. Like, it was great to see different faces all the time, and you just get to know people. Then you have more music contacts, and I suppose that's then like how you kind of go
meet
about
people,
meet
get
people
your gigs and stuff,
and jam with other people and see how things work out that way.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think in Ireland we have such a good culture of, like, you know, just popping into the pub and playing a few tunes and having the crack, and like there's no pressure there. There's, you know, you're not like sitting on a big stage and everyone's watching you. Like, so if someone hears you singing, they might join in with you, or they might play guitar. And I think I definitely missed that, like during lockdown, just meeting people and having the crack and just having a laugh, like just playing a few tunes. Yeah. But definitely, like, the open mic nights do have such an impact on young artists to get your confidence up, and I would recommend them to anyone. Like, it builds your community, it builds your contacts.
Yeah, because I don't actually think people realise how hard it is for artists and singers, like, confidence wise, and putting yourself out there, because at the end of the day, like, it could be just you on your own, and you know. But you get a backbone, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You're well able for it,
And you kind of learn from your mistakes. If you make a mistake in an open mic night, no one's going to care. But you kind of learn from it and go, oh, I can change here and change that. That doesn't suit me. Exactly. And you know, you learn so much from it. You know, it's trial and error, and you're allowed to make mistakes. Exactly. It's fine. Like, no one cares. Like, it's just having fun. And I think that's the most important thing. Like, we get so serious, but it's so good just to have a bit of fun with your music and just enjoy it. And that's the point of music. You're supposed to just play it and interact with people and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was wondering, who are your favourite artists at the minute?
I absolutely love Beth Hart. Anything really, like, kind of rootsy and blues, country, soul. I love Joss Stone. I've always loved her. Just love her sound. Chris Stapleton. Yeah, really just anything bluesy and country.
Yeah, love those sort of tunes. I think we're going to go into another song, and this is from an iconic artist known as Bruce Springsteen, or The Boss, and this is Dancing in the Dark, and I love this cover from Roisin. It's fantastic, so do check it out, and here it is.
Thank you. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
stitches keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Man, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know there is. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Worrying about your little life falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
That was a lovely cover of Dancing in the Dark. I love that song. I really think that's a great cover of it, especially the finger picking.
Thanks very much.
And it's really, really nice. If you had any artist that you could collaborate with in the world, I was wondering who would it be?
Oh, it's a hard one.
Definitely is a hard one to hit you.
I think I'd love to do a duet with Chris Stapleton. Like,
He's fantastic, yeah.
He's just amazing. And all his songs are so, they're just so different, and I just love him. Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah. He's really, really good. Did you study music at any time?
Yeah, I did. A couple of years ago, I done a year in BIMM in Dublin. I studied vocals. It was really, really good. It was just once a week on a Friday, and it suited me down to the ground. My daughter was young at the time, so yeah, it was nice to get to know people up there and learn a bit more about singing and, you know, the actual vocal science and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Did you find it's helped you as an artist? Like,
yeah,
taking
definitely.
That?
Yeah. Like little vocal techniques that I wouldn't really have known or practiced really, and been going out gigging, and I was probably going out and not warming up and damaging my voice, like, and wondering why I have a sore throat and things like that. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
And getting to meet, do different workshops up there and all, and it was very useful. And
you recently recorded and released a single called "Never Forget You." I was wondering what was the process of recording that and what the song means to you. Yeah,
actually, so it was actually a poem that I wrote after my brother. He passed away a couple of years ago, so like it means a lot to me, really close to my heart, and I decided to kind of make it into a song. But I had a bit of trouble, like, with melodies and things like that. So Rubber Keogh and Nikki Keogh actually helped me with that and did all the production and the video and the sound and everything, and it was really, really fun. Yeah, I was actually only looking back at the video the other day, and I was like, wow, like forgetting how much fun I had doing it, and it was just nice. Yeah, and I'd love to get back, maybe writing again, and even if it's just poetry, and just like kind of collaborate with somebody that is a bit better at putting down the music. And yeah,
it's a really lovely tune. I was wondering, do you have any more plans to release music, or have you written any original songs that you might get
well,
recorded in the
hopefully.
future?
I haven't written now in a while, but I do plan to get back to it. Just even as poetry, because I used to just kind of write down things and get it off my chest and then come back to it and be like, oh, you never know, like that could actually make a nice song. So
Yeah.
hopefully, and when the baby's a bit bigger and
Yeah.
things like that.
Congratulations on the
Thank
baby.
you. Yeah, thanks very much. So yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you know what, like when you're writing, you say you do a lot of poetry and stuff. Do you read any poetry? Is there any other musicians whose lyrics like really impact you and like, inspire your original work?
Yeah, I actually love like Dermot Kennedy. His writing is
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's like another level. Anybody else? I'm just trying to think. I love the band, the Teskey Brothers. I think their songs as well. Yeah, kind of just. Really
you can't beat like folk and country and just for songwriting, like it's
because they're meaningful, like and they're not just words
you're
thrown together.
You're being told a story, and I think that's like so important. Like I love listening to kind of folk or indie stuff, and it's like the lyrics are the most important part, and like you're taken from the start of the song to the middle to the end, and you're being told a whole story. I think like artists like Dolly Parton are fantastic for that, and a lot of country artists.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Bruce as well, Bruce Springsteen. Like they're all fantastic for their storytelling.
And that's why their songs kind of like they don't go out of date, you know. Like they're
always going to be there. Like it doesn't matter what age anyone is, you know. Same with, I suppose, like Queen are like a really iconic band.
Exactly.
Because like their songs are just like everyone loves them.
Exactly. 100%. Yeah.
I think we're going to pop into a new tune. I think we're going to do Love and Hate by Michael Kinawa.
And standing now and calling on my people now to see the show, and calling on my demons now to let me go. I need something, give me something wonderful. And I believe that she won't take me somewhere I'm not supposed to be. And you can take the things that God has given me. No more pain and no more shame and misery. And you can't take me down, you can't break me now. You can't take me down, ba-dum ba-dum, bum ba ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum, bum ba ba-dum bum. And love and hate, and how much more are we supposed to tolerate? And can't you see there's more to me than my mistakes? Sometimes I get this feeling makes me hesitate. And I believe that she won't take me somewhere I'm not supposed to be. And you can't take the things that God has given me. No more pain and no more shame and misery. You can't take me down, you can't break me now, you can't take me down. And I can see a place of trouble, and I'm on the verge. And for the love of everybody, I did something wrong. See a place of trouble in a hospital. And for the love of everybody, I did something wrong. Ba-dum ba-dum bum ba ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum ba ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. I'm standing now and calling on my people now to see the show. Been calling on my demons now to let me go. I need something, give me something wonderful. 'Cause you can't take me down, you can't break me now, you can't take me down. Ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum.
I love that tune. That was a really great song. I
Thanks
love
a
the
million.
rhythm to it as well. It's nice, kind of upbeat, and the
Thanks very
The
much.
guitar
Yeah,
is-
it's very catchy.
yeah, I love it. I was wondering, you won the Derby Festival a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was wondering, what was your experience like doing that?
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was just a bit of fun, really. Like I was busking on in the town here. I remember just being so nervous, like people walking by and
Yeah.
knowing people and just being like awkward. But once you get into it, you're grand. Yeah, singing away, it was good. And there was so much great talent there. I really didn't expect it. And then when they called me out to be the winner at like the stage there in the courtyard area,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. But yeah, blown away by it. It was absolutely
Yeah, it was a fantastic year that year. I actually was performing that year as well.
Really?
By the bank in Newbridge, and I enjoyed it. I think it was the second year at the time. and
Yeah.
it was great fun. It was my first time actually out busking, and myself and my friends
Really?
decided, go on,
Brilliant.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
And people were so supportive, and they would
Exactly,
tell
and
you-
people just enjoy it as well.
Yeah, and it was so nice to see everyone out and playing tunes, and the whole town was just alive with
yeah,
music.
and a bit of a buzz around.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely can't wait till we can kind of get out doing that more again.
Yeah.
Busking, I miss it so much. Did
Yeah.
you busk yourself in Dublin or anything?
And no, I've actually never busked in Dublin. Yeah, it was something that I kind of just never really got around to do. But
Yeah.
when I was 18, I moved to England after school. I know most people, go to college when they finish school, but I just decided to take a year out and I moved to England, and that's kind of where I did my first ever gig. Mainly because I knew nobody there, because I was so nervous. Yeah, I'd never really done it before, so I did a bit of busking in York then as well. Just got on a bus with my guitar and just
Yeah, brilliant.
yeah.
And did you find that time in England definitely had an impact on yourself as an artist, getting your confidence up?
Yeah,
and just
definitely.
throwing yourself at the deep end, because that's a hard thing to do, to move to a different country straight out of school.
Yeah.
So I'm so straight out of school as
Really,
well.
yeah.
And I couldn't imagine myself leaving straight away, but
Yeah, gone.
yeah, gone. Yeah,
Literally
You're
just
like,
gone.
"Bye."
But I think it really helped me kind of grow up, and just having to fend for myself, and just having to get on with it and
Yeah.
doing gigs. It was
You
it was
definitely
good.
learn a lot from it.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
And did you do a lot of open mic nights over there?
Not really. I feel like the pub scene is a lot different.
Yeah.
And especially where I was, it was only really a small town. It was lovely. The local pub heard me singing and got me in to do a gig. But even at that time, I absolutely knew nothing about equipment and things like that. I had to find a guy and rent out all my gear. And even at that, didn't sound great.
Yeah.
But it just got on with it, and everyone
Yeah.
loved it. And yeah, it was good
It's
experience.
tough. It's tough, especially when you're kind of on your own and you don't know who to talk to or
Yeah.
where to find. But that's definitely a great experience to have, because you learn so much from it.
Yeah.
I think the best way to learn something is just throw yourself
Just
in the
throw
deep
yourself
end.
in the deep end.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you can learn so much of that as an artist, because you can write about your time there, and you can meet people there and might get another gig that
Yeah,
is somewhere else.
exactly, yeah.
It's definitely just such a great experience. I would love to definitely move out of Ireland for a bit and
Yeah.
experience the world a bit more. It's been really lovely chatting to you about your music and what you've done up to date, and I really cannot wait to hear more music from you. And thanks so much for coming, and thanks so much to the crew for having it all organised today.
Thanks very much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a million.
To see the show, been calling on my demons now to let me go. I need something, give me something wonderful. 'Cause 'cause you can't take me down, you can't break me now, you can't take me down. Ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-ba